Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another episode of Fool's Town here in City Skylines. Guys, last episode we got our brand new university in, which was actually the trade school version of it. And actually, guys, give me some really good name suggestions for it. We've got a good one, guys, we're going to be implementing today. But again, like I previously mentioned last episode, we are kind of on countdown before we cannot build anymore. Because I've added in the no need for water mod, if that makes sense. And so we can try and get some cool things done. Today I want to actually get the second is it national? The nature reserve, if that's what it's called. I think that's what it's called. The second one of those is it the national park? It's something or other. I mean, I'm sure I figured out just a second. The second one of those in on the other big hilly mountain. We can create some really good overlooks for the rest of the city. It's going to look really, really good. And hopefully give some more leisure to the surrounding area with all the peeps. It's quite exciting. It's quite exciting. Is it called a nature reserve? Hold on, guys. I'll figure this out right now. It is called... That is an amusement park. That is a city park. It's over here. Nature reserve. There we go. So the original one that we have in is over here, the Cypress National Park, on this big mound here, which is beautiful. I think this is the first thing I built in Fool's Town, which I was actually quite proud of. It has some really good little overlooks that kind of, you can kind of chill and see the city with all the death signs here, there, and everywhere, and garbage signs. But I want to kind of not replicate it, but build one very similar. Where is it? Just over here on this mound. Now we have a road ready to connect into it. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to fly. It might be like the car park. Well, the roads get to the car park-ish kind of thing. And this one's going to have some really good views of the surrounding areas around here. Even down to our little Venice section. Always quite exciting. But anyway, guys, you give me some sweet name suggestions for the trade school. And there's only really one that stood out. Hold on. Let me just kind of get a bit close. There we go. So it's actually called at the moment Hawthorne Polytechnic Institute. And I seen a really good comment, and when I seen it, I was instantly sold. Full tech. Wait, ready? Technic. Hang on. Tech. Tech. I've literally forgot how to spell it. I seen the comment and I can't remember how it was spelled. So Technica. That's in my head. That's how I want to spell it. But if I cancel it. Technic, yes. Right, there. I feel like I'm the fool right now because I can't spell. Full Technica Trade School. The Full Technica Trade School. If that doesn't scream technology, I don't know what does. There we go. It's now set up for it. So this is actually making quite a bit of money. It's actually making over 30,000 in tuition fees. We've got 7,900 students attending, which is really good. It's already at the recognized level as well, so that's doing really, really well. We do have our sports team right now, the Buccaneers. There you go, a little kind of skeleton pirate thingamajig. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. But anyway, let's go focus on what we're setting up over here. There we go. So the first thing I want to do then is zone this area for our park, which is this one, park area. There we go. I'm going to over zone it just for the sake of it. There we go. What's it called here? Oh, it's actually called at the moment Lynch Park. Should we change the name of it? So I don't like the word Lynch there. So this is near the fantastic Middle Heights, Cherry Hills. It's near Venice as well. So why don't we call it like... I'm trying to think of a really good one we can call it. So it's near the Concord Heights, Cherry Hills. So Concord Heights, Cherry Hills, Middle Heights, and what's the area over here called? Fairview District. I'm trying to look at the surrounding names. Concord District, the Hills. So we have Hills, Heights, Hills, and we'll call this one. So Concord, Cherry Hills, Middle Heights. We call it Heights. There we go. If I can get it out, we call it Heights Park because you have a couple of heights around there, and it's probably one of the highest points in this section. So we call it Heights Park. It'll be a good little name for it. And what we'll do is we'll go to our nature reserve right now. get the path. Do we get the one with the Yeah, we get the one with the decorations, and we'll kind of go around the outskirts of it to create that sweet dome. Hold on, before we do, right? Why don't we try? Hang on, let me check the other one. Did I kind of flatten it out slightly? Not really, no. So that's fine. It's a little bit smaller than the other one, which is okay. And yeah. Oh, actually, another point of it as well. How did I do the car park? Right, okay. So I feel like I'll do the road leading up to it first, and that will then, you know, set us up for how the rest of the road's going to go. So let's actually upgrade it to the... Is it this one here? The avenue with grass. This road here, that'd be a great connection. And if I went straight up to the point where... Hold on. If I kind of do it there and come down... Right, that seems good enough to me. We'll bring this one out a bit. Let's go back by one there. And let's bend. Oh, the slope is too steep, apparently. Not when your boys got anarchy on. Got him. Got him, boys. Right, let's see how this looks then. So it does climb, it does bend. I got sort of the slight bends out and bumps. But it goes up the hill. And then we'll get the normal road with... Where is it? We'll get the one with just simple grass. And we'll come out by 10. We'll come out by 10. So we do something as simple as that. Kill those off. So we go by 5, by 5, by 5, by 5. As simple as that, boys. Just a really nice little top section there, which is pretty cool. And then we'll drop down the park entrance, the main gate. So this is all set up big time. There we go.
Just pretty much like ready now then to place in all the path and stuff. So we're not on the decorations anyway. So we'll bring this up by... Let's actually bring it by 10, quite far in. And then we'll do the outskirts now. So now we're going to go add set up there. It's going to be a pretty glorious little road, isn't it? We'll get the rest of it all added in now. So let's go with the bend. We'll create some beautiful bends. So let's go up to here. So don't make it like too perfectly round. I'm trying to take away from it. Oh, this will be cool. Let me come back on ourselves. And that will lead up that way. And I won't do the same to here. We'll just kind of go straight back up. Ooh. Okay, so that will connect straight into there. That goes up to there a little bit. I like that little down section there. And then we'll use this to first create main sections that we connect to. There we go. So we make some really good walking sections. Nice! I'm liking this. So we will use the terraforming to soften up some of the edges and stuff like that. So let's make the brush size a little bit bigger. You're not really going to get much from these, are you, really? I can push this out a little bit. Oh, what's this here? There's a tunnel? How long has there been a tunnel road there? Oh, was that when I was messing about? We've seen how much space I had left. I think that's what it... Oh! Undo. That was crazy. Right, let's push this in a little bit here. Just kind of take away from the level of it. So we're pushing a bit more on some areas. You can see what we've got to play around with at that point, and we can soften it up a little bit more. Alright, take on the path there. Right, I know it looks a bit crazy, but don't worry about this. Do not worry. Let's make this brush size nice and big. There we go. So you're pushing the earth back a bit on some of these sections, which is a lot better. There you go. So the lip is a lot more smoother. Right, I've got to sort the bump there because it is kind of annoying. But yes, boys, yes, I like it. I love it. I like it. I love it. Okay then, so back to the park stuff then. So before we do any other gates, we're actually going to keep that gate there. There's no reason to add any additional gates. But let's sort these little viewing decks out then. So I like, there's two versions we can go with. We have this one or we have this one. Now I like the second one because it sticks out a lot further, which is cool. So let's, oh, I'm underground. Let's get rid of this one. So every so often around it, we'll stick the large one down. Really great viewing points, especially over on this side. It's going to create some really good viewing points as this bowers round. Let's do one there, one there. I love the idea of this. And it's not just here, we're going to place them down as well. I'll do one more just there. But if you take a look at the height differences, it's like imagine then having one up here. So it then overlooks this viewing platform and so on. Which juicy. I like it. I do like it. So we drop one just there. And we'll do the same over here. We'll just kind of place it further up. Now it doesn't look like much there, but it overhangs and looks, oh, it's a glorious view. I like that. Okay, so the viewing platforms are now down. They're great. 8 out of 8, super great. We got to do all the camping stuff as well. So before we jump onto that then, let's go back to the start. So this is the side gate. We have then the campfire sites, campfire, we have the tents, we have then the camping site 1. Okay, so I'm just going to look at the lookout tower 2. So let's drop a couple of lookout towers down. So this is for the nature reserve. Lookout towers, make sure there's no bears on the scene, boys. Gotta get those park rangers on the go. So just drop a couple of these down here, left, right, and center. Make this place a little bit safer. There we go. We also have then the main big camping site. So we'll squeeze a couple of these down first. So we'll do... Actually, no, you know what? I won't place that there. We'll place one there. We'll do one over here. How does that look? Ooh, I don't like that. Let's move this over that side. Yeah, we'll do it like that. Terraform slightly to bring this out. There we go. Just smoothing down a bit. There you go, a little bit more natural. I like it. I like it. We'll build around these little campsites, which would be really cool. So then we have stuff like the fishing cabin. Now, unfortunately, we don't have any water around here, so we can't place those down. We do have stuff like the boulder site. We have the hunting cabin. Ooh. Right, we do more hunting on this side of it. So do you know what I actually want to do right now? Place down more paths. Because I can start to then create little communities. So I'm going to keep the bend on it because I do like how sometimes how the bend goes. Or do I have that come round? Oh, that's a really cool little walking path, isn't it? Yeah, I do like that. Right, seems a little bit crazy in places, but it'll make sense when we start getting some stuff in. Right, let's keep it like that then. There shouldn't be any more, but that's enough built-up area there, which is cool. So actually, before I jump down that stuff then, let's actually set up some of the tents then. So again, it gets a little bit difficult to see at times, but we create stuff like we drop down a little campfire. We have here a campfire site. And then we just like place little tents here, there, and around it. As you'd build up these little campsites, which is pretty cool. And then switch up for different types of tents. We've done the big ones, haven't we? Yeah, we're going for these little ones now. Squeeze a few extra big ones down. And then we'll get stuff like... I mean, we could do little hunting cabins, but I don't want to place those there. We have like the lean-to shelter. Let's drop one there. So how does that look like then? You see how it all slowly comes together in that little section? And we build like trees and stuff around it, which look really cool. So we got one there. I feel like we kind of need to play off these a little bit more. So we kind of do one over here too. So back to the campfire then. We'll drop the campfire just on the outer skirts there. And then we build up around it with all the different tents. So just do a nice little build up now. Get a load in the nooks and crannies. Now we just go for the smaller ones. We don't have to overdo it because it's like there's still spaces left then people to come along and hitch their tent up. Oh, that's the wrong button. So it just adds to it, which is nice. So 2 major campsites there. We'll get one in if I do a little bit more path. And we'll kind of go for some straighter lines here. So if I do one there and one just there, which seems a bit mental. We'll put a bend on this one. Like that. We can build up another one just here. So this will be the last one we do then. So then we dot around a load of the larger tents. Just make sure I don't destroy anything. And then we start going for different sizes now. So what annoys me when you do stuff like this is you get this type of overview. It'll be nice to actually see the real thing, don't you think? Rather than get blindsided with his pale blue overview. Which is kind of annoying at times.